As you sit here, noticing perhaps the ordinary rhythm of your breathing, you may already know that intuition has always been there, quietly, like a radio that never stopped broadcasting. Only the dial wandered a little. People often say, I wish I could trust my intuition, when in fact they're already doing it every day. You stop before crossing a street without knowing why. You sense a friend is about to text. You feel a project isn't ready yet. That is intuition. The lesson is not how to have it, but how to listen without second guessing. Imagine a lighthouse that keeps its lamp turning whether or not ships appear. Each rotation is a practice. Breathe in, breathe out. Each beam is a question cast into the unknown. Sometimes fog hides the ships. Sometimes the light reveals them. But the keeper knows. The job isn't to control the fog. It's to keep the lamp clean. That's your practice. Keep the lamp clean. Sleep, eat well, notice, write. Write down every intuitive nudge for a week. Later, highlight the ones that proved accurate. Science calls this pattern recognition reinforcement. Spirit calls it listening. Either way, the nervous system learns what to amplify. Now imagine thousands of lighthouses along one coastline. Each person who tends to their own clarity adds to a collective navigation system. The karmic ripple of tending your light is simple. More ships make it home. Neglected, and more wrecks occur. Not because you were punished, but because the map went dark. When the voice says, "Who am I to shine?" another voice can answer, "Who am I to hide what keeps others from the rocks?" The fear then becomes fuel, proof that something meaningful is at stake. Think of yourself as a scientist running experiments in coincidence. Every kind act, every intuition followed, is a data point. The hypothesis: when I act in coherence, the world aligns. Keep running the experiments. Collect the evidence. Over time, the data overturns old limiting theories. Picture two timelines. In one, you follow small signals. Life organizes. You meet allies. Work feels guided. In the other, you ignore them. Opportunities slip by. Fatigue grows. Cynicism hardens. Not divine punishment, just the physics of attention. Energy follows focus. Neglect collapses potential. So the karmic lesson isn't fear of retribution, it's feedback. Every choice sends a signal forward. Every signal returns amplified. Clean input, clean output. That's the karma of cybernetics. A musician doesn't yell at a guitar for being out of tune. She just adjusts the strings. Likewise, when intuition sounds dissonant, adjust lifestyle, not destiny. The spiritual lesson hides in the maintenance manual. Keep the instrument playable. Neurologically, intuition. It's a fast pattern matching across massive neural networks. Spiritually, it's resonance between self and field. Different languages, same phenomena. Training it strengthens the anterior cingulate and it quiets excessive limbic noise. Science's way of describing inner peace. Ignore it long enough, and life smacks you upside the head with the same lesson in louder form. Pay attention early, and it whispers instead. That's mercy disguised as maintenance. Ask yourself, what matters more? Safety or aliveness? Comfort or coherence? Applause or integrity? Whatever word lights up first, let it be your compass. When choice honours that value, intuition gets louder. When they don't, it goes static. Every decision is a seed. Plant enough fear seeds, you get weeds. Plant curiosity, you get fruit. The soil doesn't judge, it just multiplies what you plant. That's both karma and neuroplasticity, talking in unison. And it's an interesting thing, how over the next few days, you might catch yourself pausing just a second longer, listening for that quiet yes or no that lives under thought, and finding, almost accidentally, that following it saves time, eases conflict, and opens exactly the door you are meant to find. So breathe once more. See the triangle: intent, reception, resolution. Hear the hum that connects them. Feel the satisfaction of knowing that every small act of awareness upgrades the larger field. You don't need to chase enlightenment. Maintain the lamp, tune the string, tend the garden. The rest happens naturally.